Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica and I'm going to try and do a look at the week ahead for all the signs. I haven't been able to record as much as I would have liked to. This past week has been a very difficult one for me. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. There's been death, there's been disease, there's been just grief. So I've not been in a very good space, and I think I've internalized most of it, and now I'm getting sick, so it's just, that's what I've been dealing with. But and it's more frustrating if it were happening to me. At least it's me and I can deal with it, you know what I mean, just soldier on. But if it's when it's happening to those you love and there's nothing you can do about it, it's another level of grief and frustration and pain. But yeah, I'm only sharing that with you guys because I don't really share a lot about myself. You know that if you've been with me for a while. But just so you understand kind of where I've been and why I haven't been as present as I would have liked to be. I've got a couple of private readings to get done and get out to you. Thank you very much for being patient with me. I'll try to do that either today or tomorrow because I think I'm, fingers crossed, feeling a little bit better. But thank you for your patience, and thank you all for your wonderful support. It really makes a difference. I really appreciate it. I'm not just saying that. Alright, so you probably can hear my voice isn't great. This is me speaking up, by the way. This is the best I can do. And I'm trying to walk that fine line between still do something but try not to overexert myself to push me over the edge. So I still wanted to do like weeklies for everybody. I'm going to try to keep them short. I hope that's okay for now given the circumstances. I'll still do the timestamps and put them in the description box below. And hopefully sooner rather than later we'll be back to like normal format. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Tarot of the Little Prince. It's a new deck I got. And I'll be doing the timestamps, and you know to watch your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus signs. Any other sign you want to watch, you can cross watch for people if you want. The readings are general, so do keep that in mind. Take the messages as they apply to you. If it's not the exact scenario I'm talking about, but you can still see the energy playing out, take the messages as they apply to your situation if they do. And if they don't force them to fit. Just watch your other placements. Your messages could be there, okay? Information on private readings is always in the description box below. For those of you who are interested, I'm just going to have some hot coffee for my throat. And we're going to get started. Okay. Let's see. We are on Aries. Hey Aries, how you doing? Welcome to your reading. Let's see what the week ahead has in store for you. And if you just skipped ahead, please also watch the intro. There's some information for you there. See what's going on for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the week ahead. Okay, current situation is the Nine of Cups. The challenge is the Ten of Pentacles. Crowning you is the Three of Pentacles. And the foundation is the Page of Wands. In the past is the Five of Cups. In the outcome is the Two of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Page of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the Eight of Swords. This definitely feels like healing something. Either something is restored, or something is healed, or something gets back on track somehow, because you have the Five of Cups in the past. You've recently had to deal with a loss, of a disappointment, grief, very, very bad news, okay? With the Eight of Swords, I feel like it's something that just got you in a bit of a dark place. The Five of Cups with the Eight of Swords, this is where we just go over and over the experience, and we just keep re-traumatizing ourselves, okay? That's what you've been dealing with. Now in the current situation, you have the Nine of Cups. So it could be early on in the week. There's something coming in, there's someone coming in, I don't know, that is a dream come true, and it could be linked to a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or it's linked to this situation that just broke your heart. Okay, it's like you get, it's almost like you got a no before and now you're getting the yes, or you didn't get the news you were hoping for, or you didn't get the offer or the opportunity you were hoping for. But there's something, either this is corrected and now you're getting your wish come true when it comes to that, or there's something new coming in and this is actually better than what you thought this would have been. Does that make any sense? What's going to help or hinder the situation is the Ten of Pentacles. So there's something to do with family, inheritance, long-term goals. In the foundation is the Page of Wands. So this is about some sort of communication. Okay, some sort of communication that arrived unexpectedly. And you are now given the opportunity to collaborate, team up, partner up with someone. I feel like someone new. I have earth sign energy here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. It's just something that is stable. You're on the same page with this person or this company or corporation. Your challenge is that you have recently come out of something, or were left out, were left behind. You have put a lot of time, energy, and resources into that situation, whether it was a long-term relationship or a long-term job situation, or that was your normal, yeah? So your challenge is, in order to pursue this new offer, you would either have to move, okay, or you would have to, it's almost like you'd have to take a loss, cut your losses, accept your losses with the situation that did not work out, and then take what you still have and invest into this new opportunity. So shifting course in essence. And in the near future, so in the outcome, we have the Two of Cups. This is that mutual balanced give and take. We have the Six of Cups and the Page of Swords. So I feel like while you're busy building a new direction for yourself, this could be the past knocking at your door, trying to talk to you about going back to whatever your previous situation was. With the Page of Swords, this sees you hesitating, because whatever this is still has a hold and a pull on your heart. There's a lot of emotion invested here. But I feel like with the Page of Swords is the last card as advice. This is asking you to ask questions. Okay. The way they're coming in talking about the good old days. They're coming in trying to play on your emotions, pull at your heartstrings. But with the Page of Swords and the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck, there's more going on that this person is not telling you. And if you were to ask questions, very practical, very realistic, to the point type of questions, I feel like whatever facade this person is trying to put up would fall apart. For some of you, this person is reaching out to you because they see that you've pulled away and you're now investing into something else. So it's just them being controlling, or them being possessive, or them being, their ego's getting hurt. King of Cups under the Eight of Swords. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces has got you in your head because they left you, or they left you behind, or they overlooked you, passed you up for that promotion. Whatever the case is, you have something new coming in that's a wish come true, and it's better than what they were offering, or they were promising and never delivering. This new situation is a lot better. I am seeing you like doing the numbers. Okay, how much have I put into this? It seems like, walking away from this right now and giving up on it would be a loss. However, because I feel like this is something that this person has done in the past. So now you're saying, you know what, maybe it's time to change course. Maybe it is time to look at something else. whatever this is, okay, this Five of Cups, if it's not a person, it's something you are investing in, hoping, there was a lot of hope that it would pay off for you, okay? And it has not been working, or it's been very start and stop, or it's been one disappointment after the other. And here comes this new idea, this new invitation, this new opportunity for you to look at, and I'm seeing you take it. Just be aware, either you might start to get nostalgic about the past in the new environment until you get your footing, or the past might be trying to come back around to get you back. But I feel like your advice is ask questions, and if what they're saying doesn't hold water right here, then that's your confirmation that they're just going to do it again. It's just, they're just trying to repeat the cycle. They haven't changed, and you are better off changing course and going into this new direction. Okay, Aries? So I'm going to leave that there, and I hope that helps. It's a bit of an interesting reading. All right, let's look at Taurus. Hey Taurus, how you doing? Welcome to your reading. Oh, what flipped? The Six of Swords flipped. Travel might be significant for you. Relocation, transition period. Let's see what's going on for Taurus in the week ahead. And if you're skipping ahead, Taurus, please also watch the intro. There's some information for you there. Death card. Yeah, definitely changing residence for some of you, changing job, changing location, leaving relationships because they were difficult, toxic. What's going on for Taurus in the week ahead? Okay, I don't know why I put them face down, but here we go. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Cups. This is just being, it could be just being bored, discontent, can't really put your finger on it, but you're just not impressed or interested in anything. This could be talking about rejection at this time. It could be talking about feeling a little bit numb. Okay. Okay. So for some of you, Taurus, the scenario that I'm seeing is that you are, for some of you, for those that applies, you're going to find out that you're pregnant. This comes after a series, I hear, of miscarriages, and my heart goes out to you. And you're very, very concerned. You're almost like you don't want to be too happy about this because of what has happened in the past. But I'm seeing that this is going to be a successful pregnancy. But you do have to be mindful of your thoughts, and I fully get it. I get why you would be hesitant, to say the least. But it's about taking a deep breath and treating it as a brand new situation. You've never been in this situation before, and treat it as such, okay, with the Fool card there. And it will be a successful pregnancy. For others of you, I feel like this is, I'm seeing new and also renewed love that is available to you. For some of you, this comes after a breakup or after a divorce that you're still dealing with. It's very unexpected with the Fool, but you have the Ace of Cups as your main card here, the first card down. And this is something new that it's almost like it's very emotional in nature, but in a positive way. It's a lot of happiness, it's a lot of joy, it's falling in love with a project, an idea, you know what I mean? It's very unexpected with the Fool, and I feel like it's not going to be around forever. So it's almost like there's a time limit to it. I don't know if you're putting a time limit on it, or if it comes with some sort of time limit, whether it's explicit or you kind of feel like I really need to get going on this. You're very, very afraid of the past repeating itself with the Nine of Swords, because every time you got your hopes up in the past, they got crushed. And you have the Four of Swords with the Four of Cups, where you've been in this state of being a little bit closed off emotionally, because it's almost like it's that cynicism that we developed, or we call it being a realist, but it's actually us being pessimistic because we got hurt so many times type of energy. You know what I mean? We say we're being cautious, but actually we're being just closed off and afraid type of energy with the Four of Swords and the Four of Cups. And when this comes in with the Ace of Cups, it's like it overflows right over those barriers, right over those excuses that we've been telling ourselves to keep ourselves closed off. And it's so unexpected, but it's so big and beautiful, undeniable. Okay, the challenge here with the Empress, this is Taurus energy, your energy, so don't get in your own way. Okay, pretty much what we've been saying, Libra energy as well. But it's saying this needs to be nurtured as if it's a brand new situation in your life, as if you've never seen this before, you've never experienced this before, you've never been hurt by this type of situation before. And I know that's easier said than done, trust me. But at the end of the day, this is a different situation. Do you know what I mean? But if we treat it as it's just going to be a repeat of the past, that will be a self-fulfilling prophecy. Why? Because we will end up sabotaging it to turn it into what we said it would be. Do you know what I mean? So the challenge is to nurture this as if it's brand new. You've never seen this type of situation before. You've never been in this type of situation before. What do? How do you feel about it? Let it all come in. Feel the feels, right? With the Ace of Cups. Let them like fill you up, nurture you. And then in the outcome, you have the Six of Cups with the Seven of Cups and the Magician. See, this is what I mean. This is Seven of Cups with the Magician is manifestation, is thoughts of the future, okay? And whatever it is that you are envisioning and visualizing, that is what you're manifesting, which is why it's crucial for you to have an open mind, an open heart, treat it like you've never experienced this before, have that childlike optimism, childlike curiosity to this, where it's just joy and excitement and, ooh, what does this button do? You know what I mean? Envision the best possible outcome that this could be. Dream, okay? Dream it, because that's exactly what you'll manifest. You envision yourself holding your happy, healthy baby, that's what you're going to be manifesting. You envision yourself being, you know, in this long-term beautiful relationship, that's what you're going to manifest. You envision yourself being very prosperous in this new job opportunity, in this new place to live, that's what you're going to manifest. You're a very powerful manifestor at this time. Your thoughts become things, okay? It's very important that you're aware of that and you use that to your advantage, because if you get stuck in the past with the pain, that's what you'll manifest. Okay, so it's very, very important. But the bottom line, Taurus, is that you've got something new. It is new, okay? It might look and feel similar to things you've experienced before, which might make you feel like, oh, okay, so it's just going to be a repeat. Get you that, you know, remember that cynicism that we talked about, okay? We know where it comes from. It's a defense mechanism. We get it. But it may have kept you safe until now, but this time with this particular thing, it might be you getting in your own way. So it's just something to consider. Do with that what you will, okay? But that's what I'm seeing for you, Taurus, okay? Let me know if it helps. I really hope it does, because you just need to be in the right mind frame. When it comes to this, it can be the most beautiful thing in your life. Okay, moving on to Gemini. Hi Gemini, welcome to your reading. If you're skipping ahead, please also watch the intro. There's some information and clarification for you there. Let's see what's going on for Gemini and the week ahead. Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs in the week ahead. Gemini and the week ahead. In the situation, we have the Five of Pentacles as the challenge. We have the Two of Pentacles. I hear back to the drawing board. Crowning you, the Queen of Pentacles. In the foundation is the Three of Wands. In the past is the Ace of Cups. In the outcome, we have the High Priestess, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Magician. What this feels like is a change in course, Gemini. Okay. With the Magician here, this is also your energy. There's a new beginning that is available to you, that is possible to you. I feel like you're working with the same resources Okay, so it's not like leaving an idea behind. The idea is good, the resources are good, and they're sufficient. It's just about reorganizing them, using them in a different way, having a different approach that will get you to success, if that makes sense, okay? Because it looks like recently you've given something your all, you've put your heart into it, dedicated yourself to it, and you are very optimistic about it, okay? Currently with the Five of Pentacles, there seems to be some sort of a loss. I hear failure, and remember, that's something that we perceive. But at the root of everything is the Three of Wands. This tells me you've got multiple approaches to reaching your outcome. Okay, your desired outcome can come together in 3 different ways. Okay, or what you're looking for can come to you from 3 different sources. It doesn't have to be you chose one and you told yourself this is it, this is the one, this is how it's going to be, this is, you know, what's going to get me there. You were absolutely certain of it. You gave it your all. And so when it didn't come together, you felt abandoned, betrayed, like everything's lost. Everything's just, you know, fallen apart. There's no chance. It's done. It's over. Feeling very, very even depressed with this kind of energy. A very deep sense of lack and abandonment and failure. I keep hearing that word. But I think you may be a little bit too hard on yourself, so do keep that in mind. The Two of Pentacles as your challenge. This is you reconsidering, and this is you adapting. Okay, that's the Two of Pentacles. That's your challenge. Your challenge is to look at the situation, look at what you're working with, and adapt to what has happened. So saying, okay, well, that didn't work. All right, let me pull. I did take a hit, but let me pull my resources back. Let's see what I have to work with. Let's go back to the drawing board, which is what I heard in the beginning. Okay, go back to the drawing board. What's the plan? Okay, Seven of Cups is relevant as well. Yeah, it's Seven of Cups with the Magician. Is like literally put it on a board if you have to. It'll be easier to visualize. It's how you look at things that is key with the Magician. Perspective is everything, and that is also the case with the Five of Pentacles. Perspective is everything. Okay, and so your challenge is to look at everything from a higher perspective. I keep saying those words, but and say, okay, well, I did this at this point, and this is where it kind of went sideways. So if I pull everything back, and instead of going that way, I go slightly around it, but I keep heading in that direction. Let's see what that does. Okay, that's your challenge. Because crowning you with the Queen of Pentacles, whatever it is that you're working towards, it is a good idea. It is meant for you to have. Okay, that's very important for you to know. But you have to be crafty, I hear, with the Magician and the Two of Pentacles on how you get there. Because there will be obstacles, there will be blockages, because not everything is in your own control. You have to deal with other people, you have to allow for other people's input, you need other people's approvals, or whatever the case may be. So this is telling you keep an open mind and give yourself options. Give yourself plan A, plan B, plan C. There's nothing wrong with being focused, determined, and dedicated, but we also have to be realistic, and the Ace of Cups is not a very realistic energy, okay? This is what fuels the fire, but our rational mind is also what is going to steer that ship. Do you know what I mean? We have the power, we have the energy to invest in it, but we have to be mindful of where we're putting it, because otherwise it might end up being a waste. So in the near future, we have the High Priestess, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. So in the near future, you're making a decision. With the High Priestess, you're following your intuition, your gut, your instincts, which are telling you just a change of course is necessary. Okay, it's not leaving the idea behind, it's just adjusting your approach to it. And that is what you're now going to start working on. You have the Five of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles in the Queen of Pentacles hands. So again, you're kind of seeing everything. It's like the Magician. You're putting it all on the table and you're saying, okay, what do I have to work with? Well, I have a few pentacles here, a few pentacles there, and a pentacle there. So how can I put that together? And that's the direction you're choosing. Okay, and with the Eight of Cups, you are detaching emotionally from this whatever this was that resulted in a loss, a disappointment. But you're more practical, a little bit more reserved in your approach, wiser. Okay? Why? Because this situation happened to teach you a lesson, okay? To teach you, to give you a new skill, right? Or to remind you that you have this skill called adaptability, flexibility, okay? It wasn't to punish you, and it wasn't to tell you, oh, you made the wrong choice, Gemini. You know what I mean? Poo-poo on you, this is what you get. That's not the reason. The reason was to remind you of who you are. Believe in yourself. You've got great ideas. The goal that you have set for yourself, whatever this may be with this Queen of Pentacles, is available to you, and it's meant for you. And you have to use your Gemini-like nature to be flexible, adaptable, to work with what's thrown at you, right? Navigate through it, use it to your advantage. Be like, oh, okay, this isn't working. Okay, cool. Well, let me try this way then, okay? As opposed to dwelling and getting lost in the emotion of something not coming together the way you initially had hoped, all right? So it looks like you might be starting off the week with a bit of a setback, but I hope you see this in time to put you in the right mindset. Whenever you watch the video, that's when you're meant to. So whatever the week ahead is for you from when you're watching the video, that's what we're talking about. To put you in this mindset of, okay, what have I learned from this? Okay, because it's an experience meant to help you. Okay, whether it's teaching you a new skill, whether it's showing you that you have some resources you weren't even tapping into, whether it's to remind you to just give yourself backup plans. But whatever it is, you're adjusting your course and you're still headed towards this outcome that you want. And like I said, it's meant for you to have. Okay, it's just a bit of a course correction in how you get there that's going on. Okay, it's not to say abandon this. It's still a great idea. It's still meant for you. Okay, it's just adjust how you're gonna get there. Okay, and like I say, it has to do with flexibility, keeping an open mind, and giving yourself plan A, plan B, plan C. All right, Gemini, so I hope that helps. Let me know in the comments. Okay, all right, let's move on to Cancer. Hi Cancer, how you doing? Let's see what the week ahead has in store for you whenever you watch the video. And if you are skipping ahead, please also watch the intro because there's some information for you there as well. Let's see what's going on for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the week ahead. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the week ahead. In this situation, we have the Seven of Cups. Your challenge is the Wheel of Fortune. Crowning you is the Empress. In the foundation is the Devil. In the past, we have Judgment. In the near future, we have the Four of Wands, the Moon, your energy, and the Queen of Pentacles. Cancer, bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. This could be your energy or someone you're dealing with. For some of you, I'm seeing pregnancy happening. And it's something you have been planning for or thinking about, envisioning for yourself, but it's almost like not making a decision to start or to make a start in that direction. And with the Wheel of Fortune, this is like instant, feels like instant manifestation. And there you go. It's here. It's here now. It's not here in 7 months. It's not here in 7 weeks. It's not here in 7 years. It's here now. Because the Knight of Cups is like a gift from the divine, okay, is the way it's coming across here. So whether this is about a new person to come into your life, a new romantic relationship, a new friendship, a new job opportunity, a new career for yourself, pregnancy, a new soul to come into your life, however that makes sense, okay? This is divinely guided. You have made up your mind with the Judgment card about this in the past, that this is what you want. But I feel like, and it was a big decision for you to decide this, okay? It was a big decision. It took you some time. But you came to the conclusion that, yes, I do want to have this in my life when the time is right, right? So it's something that, you know, is in the back of your mind, something you might have dreams about every now and again, thoughts about every now and again. But you haven't actually got started with it, or you don't have that, you're not focused on this, right, at this time. But like I say, the challenge is instant manifestation with the Wheel of Fortune. It's here now. Because the way you look at things is the Empress, okay? So again, motherhood, love, abundance, a time of growth in your life, a time of exponential increase in your life, okay? In the foundation, deep down, how you kind of feel about it, we have the Devil. So it's almost like it's a little bit of fear. It's a little bit of feeling a little bit stuck now. Okay, well, okay, this is happening. This is my life. I just have to deal with it. And even though it's something that you wanted for yourself and you manifested for yourself, there's something that feels like you're pushed into it a little bit. Okay? But remember, why do you feel like you're not ready? Because with the Empress crowning you, you're more than ready. So this could be insecurity and fear, and it's just something to be mindful of, and it's normal, but don't let it overwhelm you. Okay, just remind yourself it's normal to be insecure, it's normal not to know everything about this topic, it's normal to feel overwhelmed, it's normal to feel in over my head, but I am ready, I can do this. I'm just gonna go study about it, I'm just gonna go ask people about it, I'm just gonna ask for support, ask for advice. Give it some time. Allow it to unfold before I make up my mind, whatever the case may be, okay? And in the near future, we have the Four of Wands, happy home energy, happy family, harmonious relationships, success, celebration, some sort of recognition here as well, stability. We have the Moon and the Queen of Pentacles. So this is stabilizing your emotions with the Four of Wands and the Moon, especially when you have the Devil in your reading, and just putting down roots, being a little bit more practical about everything. Like I said, looking at the details of it, breaking it up. Okay, this is where I need to get to, and from where I am, it looks like a long journey. From where I am, it looks like there's no way I can do this. But what if I were to split it up into segments? What if I were to split it up into different steps and different tasks and different bits? Do you know what I mean? And just focus on one thing at a time, on one step at a time. And I feel like it's that kind of approach that makes you feel more stable, that makes you feel more in control, and that makes you feel like, okay, I can do this. And it brings you this happiness, because this is something that you wished for yourself, and it is coming. But I feel like you weren't expecting, the way it's coming to you is unexpected, the timing when it's coming to you is unexpected, who this is for you is unexpected, what this is for you is unexpected. There's something here with the Wheel of Fortune. But at the same time, I feel like you feel a little bit pushed into it. You feel a little bit like, yes, I wanted this, but not now. Or yes, I wanted this, but I don't think I'm ready right now. Or I didn't expect it to come this way. Or, you know what I mean? But remember, that comes from fear and it comes from insecurity. With the Empress in your mindset there and your crowning energy, you got this. You're more than ready. You're more than prepared. Okay? And remind yourself, it's okay not to know everything. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay not to be sure. It's okay not to have all the answers. It's okay to feel insecure every now and again. It's okay not to know what it is that you're doing. You're just trying something and seeing what happens, and that's okay. This is, at the end of the day, a God-sent gift to you. Okay? Meant to enhance your life, meant to stabilize something and bring abundance to it. And it's something you've decided that it is something you want for yourself. Okay? So Cancer, deep breath and go for it, because it's here. You know, maybe that's the feeling, like, well, there's nothing else I can do but go for it. But that's not a bad thing. You know what I mean? Okay, so Cancer, that's what I have for you. Let me know if it helps. Hope it does, because it's gorgeous. Okay. Alright, and we're going to move on to Leo. Hi Leo, how are you? Let's see what's going on for Leo in the week ahead. And Leo, please also watch the intro if you're skipping ahead, because there's some information and clarification for you there as well. What's going on for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs in the week ahead? Leo, in the week ahead. Okay, here we go. In the situation, we have the Seven of Wands. The challenge is the Eight of Pentacles. Crowning you is the Two of Cups. And the foundation is the Ace of Cups. In the past, we have the King of Cups. In the near future, we have the High Priestess, the World, and the Three of Cups. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit, Virgo energy. We also have strong water sign placement energy here. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So with the Hermit at the bottom of the deck, either a Virgo is significant. Hold on, let me get a sip of hot tea, see if I can burn myself. I probably will. Okay, I didn't burn myself. I did put some tea on the card. Sorry guys, I'm a bit of a mess. But if you watch the intro, you'll understand why. Okay. So the Hermit at the bottom of the deck can be a Virgo that is significant, or this is, I feel like you have been searching for a solution. Okay, you've been searching for a solution, potentially to do with making peace with someone, or how to reach someone. Because this could be the Hermit, someone that withdrew from you. Currently there's obstacles, there's challenges, there's blockages in communication. People are defensive. The challenges with the Eight of Pentacles, I feel like, and this could be you or the other person, but I feel like it's you. This is where you're trying everything. Like, this is that Virgo energy, right? You're trying everything. You're trying to make sure that if you were to make some sort of an offer, it would be the absolute best offer it could be. This is where we try to perfect something. In the past, we have the King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. This could be someone who is over emotional, or someone who is closed off emotionally unavailable. It's almost like you can't reach this person. You're trying to figure out how to talk to this person so that you can connect, so that you can speak each other's language, right? So that you can get your message across through the defensiveness of this person. Because no matter what you say, they're going to take it the wrong way because they're defensive. So you're trying, Leo, to figure out how to speak to this person so that when you offer something to them, they see it for what it is, and they don't misinterpret it because they're defensive. Because at the bottom of everything is the Ace of Cups. There's someone here is overly emotional. Their emotions are clouding their judgment. Someone here is overwhelmed, and it puts them in this very defensive position. So I don't know if you're trying to offer peace. Let's make peace. Let's get along. I don't know if you're trying to offer a friendship. I don't know if you're trying to offer a relationship, a romantic relationship, or a relationship of any other kind. I don't know. This could even be where you're trying to be supportive towards someone, but because they're so emotional, they're not seeing it as such, and they're blocking everything. Now in the near future, we have the High Priestess, the World, and the Three of Cups. So this tells me to tell you to keep trying when it comes to this situation. There's a wrap up of a cycle here with the World and the Three of Cups, and it's wrapping up in a very happy way for you. This is celebration. This is getting everything you could have hoped for in this situation. And with the High Priestess there is there's an aspect with the High Priestess coming across as you being observant, minding timing of things, what you say and how you say things, that's going to allow for a cycle to be completed. This cycle of things being blocked, challenges, obstacles, you being shut out, you being pushed away because the other person you're dealing with is overly emotional or emotionally manipulative or just overwhelmed, or for whatever reason they're just misinterpreting your peace offerings. I also see an energy of put together this offer, whether it's a message, whether it's a phone call, whether it's an actual offer, an actual proposal of sorts, present it to them and then give them some time, because they expect you to push them. They expect you to put pressure on them to make a decision. They expect you to try to shove something down their throat, because they're so emotional, they're so defensive. They expect you to just, push, attack, overwhelm them, because they're just very, very emotional, very confused, very, very raw. And I feel like you've been giving them distance, hoping they'll calm down. It's not going very well. So that's why you're now thinking, okay, what's the best way I can say this so that they'll understand? You're looking at their behavior, trying to understand their behavior, and then adjust your approach. So I'm seeing you making that offer, that gesture, extending that communication with the Two of Cups very calmly, in a very balanced way. Okay. And then just leave them to it for a little bit. Let them think about it. Let them figure it out. Let them process it in their own way, because I feel like that's what's going to make the difference. When we try to explain ourselves, some people view it as we're trying to control the situation. When we're trying to explain why we're trying to do something, they might view it as you're trying to tell them what to do. Do you know what I mean? And it makes no sense to you because you know why you're doing things, but because they're in this very emotional place, very confusing, very just clouded place, you can't, the more you try to explain, the worse it gets. Do you know what I mean? The more defensive they get. So if you put together your offer and you're calm and you're balanced and you're stable and you're gentle and you're respectful, you present it, and then you're like, you take your time, think about it, whatever you want to decide, and you step away, that snaps them out of this pattern of they expect you to push. Even if it's you trying to clarify something, they'll see it as, oh, I knew they were going to push. And that just reinforces their defensiveness. Do you know what I mean? It's a very, very touchy person or touchy situation, very sensitive. But I feel like if you approach it this way, you've got a lot of big chances for success in just wrapping this cycle up. Because I feel like they're not happy either, but it's almost like they're so far gone, they don't know their way back. They wish they could figure it. They wish they could come out of these troubled times as well. So at least you can get along, or at least you can spend time together, or at least you can be civil, or at least you can, you know what I mean? But it's like they're so far gone, they don't know how to come back. And so by you showing them a different way of communicating, a different approach, you can wrap up this cycle of confusion, defensiveness, just blockages between the two of you, distance. Okay, so Leo, I hope this helps. Let me know, okay? But I'm gonna leave that there. Okay, so let's move on to Virgo. Hey Virgo, how you doing? Welcome to your reading. If you're skipping ahead, please also watch the intro. There's information for you there. Queen of Pentacles, this could be your energy or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn you're dealing with. Or this is a focus on your long-term goals. Let's see what's going on for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the week ahead. Virgo in the week ahead. Queen of Wands, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, something very attractive to you. Let's see, Virgo in the week ahead. In the situation, we have the Ten of Pentacles. The challenge is the Six of Wands. Crowning you is the Hierophant. In the foundation is the Ace of Wands. In the past, we have the Nine of Pentacles. In the near future, we have the Three of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and Temperance. Interesting, Virgo. Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So, Virgo, what I'm looking at here is, with the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck, this is a period of transition. Six of Swords and the Six of Wands. You've been in a period of transition, of healing from traumatic times, because before the Six of Wands is the Six of Swords, is the Five of Swords. There's a lot of tension, chaos, conflict, bitterness, pettiness, just unpleasant. Six of Wands is also conflict and tension. It's just like petty fighting. Everyone wants their way. No one's actually listening to each other. You can't talk to people. You can't get your message across. Just unpleasant. But there has been a very big change in your life, Virgo, that you have had to step away and heal, and either step away from the situation completely. But whatever it is, you've been in that transition period, okay? Because for some of you, this could have been a marriage, a long-term relationship, someone you have children with, a job you've been in for forever, your family dynamic, okay? And you've been healing. You've been focused on healing. Recently, you have the Nine of Pentacles. You've been on your own, detached from everything, focused on yourself, focused on nurturing yourself, focused on rebuilding yourself, focused on regaining, redefining your independence, okay? And that's been the transition. That has been what you've been focused on. Now in the foundation, we have the Ace of Wands, and this is where this is new vitality. This is a desire for a new beginning. This is, I want something different. I want something new, and I'm ready for it. I have the energy, I have the drive, the vitality, the focus, okay? Crowning you is the Hierophant, so Taurus energy. I feel like you have your eyes on a new commitment, a better commitment, a healthier commitment than the one that you have recently come out of. Okay, that's what's driving everything. So I don't know if you have been aware of this, or this is someone you already know, or this is something you've already known about. This is something that you've wanted for a while, but you couldn't go for this while you were still involved in this. Does that make sense? But it feels like with the Six of Wands, this is like, I'm ready now. I have had a level of success. I got my freedom back, my independence back, got out of this Ten of Pentacles situation. I've been on my own for a while. Six of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. Okay, and now I am ready to invest, to start, to go for this other situation. The Hierophant. And in the near future, we have the Three of Wands, and this is you reaching out. This is you applying. This is you traveling to see someone, to offer this Ace of Cups. Okay. And the Ace of Cups with Temperance and the Ace of Wands in your reading there. For some of you, like I say, this is about healing something, picking something back up, or it's a case of now I'm ready to invest and match your efforts and build towards the future, okay, with the Hierophant and Temperance. Take our time, one step at a time, but we are equally invested, dedicated. We both want the same thing. And this could be vice versa. Virgo, just depends what you've got going on. But the bottom line is, there is this commitment that you've had on the mind for a while with the Hierophant. And if it's not a particular thing, this is where you have defined to yourself what kind of commitment you want to be in, what kind of commitment you want to invest in. And that could be professional or romantic, or what kind of dynamic you want to have within your family so that it's healthier. There's more respect there. There's more, support. It's just a healthier commitment for you, whatever that means, okay? I feel like, again, for some of you, you already know you have a particular person in mind, you have a particular situation in mind, but it's almost like, because you've been in this transition phase, getting out of a past commitment that has gone as far as it will, okay, with this Ten of Pentacles, it's gone as far as it will. And it took a while, because the Ten of Pentacles is not an easy break. It's not a clean break, okay? There's things to split up, there's assets, there's terms and conditions to observe, there's, do you know what I mean? But you've been in this transition period, Six of Swords, Six of Wands, focused on yourself, focused on healing with the Sixth energy. Okay, Nine of Pentacles in the past as well. It's like, okay, who am I now outside of this that has been something that has defined me one way or another for such a long time, right? Who am I now? Who do I want to be? Okay, Nine of Pentacles, that has been what you've been doing. That has been your focus. And now you're ready to go for this. This is transformation. Okay, with the snake there. This is transformation. Shedding the old skin, going for something new, going for something different to match who you are now. Okay? And so for some of you, I'm seeing you going back to whatever this is, because you have had interaction with this in the past. That's why it's on your mind, right? And for some of you, you're going back, trying to start over, start again, heal, recover, balance it out. And for others of you, this is where, if it's not something or someone you have in mind specifically, this is where you put yourself out there, you apply, you go out, you meet people, whatever it is, and you have this amazing opportunity coming in divine timing, very, very quickly. Why? Because now you're ready for it. Okay? It feels like, for some of you, and of course this could be vice versa as well, where there was it's almost like it feels like a false start and you never quite understood why it didn't go anywhere. Well, this other situation is now coming to you and explaining, telling you with the Three of Wands there, well, I had to deal with this first, I had to sort this out first, I had to get out of this first before I could offer you this or accept this if you were offering. You know what I mean? But there is this meeting, there is this putting it all on the table, and it could be the beginning of something really, really beautiful, Virgo. So it could be something brand new that comes into your life very quickly, because you're now very focused on what it is that you want, what it is that you deserve, and you're ready to open yourself up to it. Or it's something you're going back to because you've already acknowledge that that is what you want, but you had to sort out a situation first, or someone else, vice versa. Okay? But either way, it looks great. Whatever you've been doing in this transition period and focused on yourself and your healing and your getting your independence back and redefining who you are and what you want for yourself, it has been working. It's working. Look at what you got going on. And again, you have the snake as a symbol of transformation. You have the butterfly as a symbol of transformation. So this is going to be a brand new chapter in your life. It's going to be big, okay? With the Hierophant there as well, in a very positive way. So Virgo, very, very interesting. Let me know how the reading applies, okay, if it does, but I really hope it helps you. Oh man, hold on. Okay. Right, I think I got them all. Okay, so let's look at, where are we? Libra. Hi Libra, how you doing? Let's see what's going on for you in the week ahead. And as always, keep an open mind and remember to watch the intro because there's some information for you there. And happy birthday, Libra season, when I'm doing this reading anyway. So let's see what's going on for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs in the week ahead. Libra. King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy might be significant. In the situation, we have the Four of Pentacles, the challenge, the King of Cups. Crowning you, the Four of Wands. And the foundation, the Page of Cups. In the past, we have Temperance. In the near future, we have the Lovers, the Five of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups. Bottom of the deck, the Page of Wands. Okay, so Libra. Sorry, let me have a sip of tea. My voice is going. I'm sure you can hear it. So this is gonna help me. Help me or burn myself. One or the other. You never know with me. Okay. So Libra, what I'm seeing here is as you're deciding to turn your back on something because it's been taken forever to come to you, and you're like, you kept the faith, but then you had to go, you know what, maybe I'm just being delusional. So you've started looking for other options, opening yourself up to other options. Isn't that how it goes? This is when that thing from the past or that person from the past is now going to come in and you're going to be presented with a choice. Because we have the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Unexpected news, communication. This is new energy. This is being open-minded, optimistic. Let's see what is out there. What is on your mind is the Four of Wands. I want to find the best place to live. I want to find this new job for myself that's going to make me happy. I want to find someone I'm going to be in a long-term commitment with. I want to, whatever it is that I'm opening myself up to see what my options are and what the possibilities are. I hope it takes me to long-term stability, harmony, and prosperity. Okay, that's your focus. But you're no longer waiting on one thing. Okay, when you, perhaps in the past, when you thought about happiness, prosperity, maybe it was linked to one particular job, or maybe it was linked to one particular person. You put their face on it, right? That's my happiness. That's what I want. That's what it has to be. And it has not been happening with Temperance in the past. It's been a long wait, and you've done pros and cons along the way. You tried walking away, and then you changed your mind, and then you did this and that and the other, and it's just never come together. So with the Four of Pentacles, you're saying, you know what, enough is enough. I'm not getting the communication I want. I'm not getting the commitment I want, perhaps. I'm not getting that, the delivery on that promise is just talk or no talk. It depends on your situation. coming down to this King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. And this could be in your romantic life. This could be someone in your family or friend circle. This could be a romantic interest. You know what I mean? But it has kept you a bit stuck and stagnant, waiting for this person to either offer you commitment, to deliver their promise, to keep their word to you, to offer you that promotion, to make something official, whatever the case may be, right? And so you've had to make a difficult decision and be like, you know what, I'm going to keep my options open because I'm okay to change course if this isn't going to happen with the Ace of Wands. Wands are new energy, different, okay? We haven't been here before. We haven't experienced this before. So you said, you know what, I thought this is what I wanted. Well, I know this is what I wanted, but I've come to a place where I feel stuck, I feel stagnant, I've put so much time into this, I've put so much patience into this, I've put so much of my resources into this, and it's not coming together. The numbers are not adding up, okay? How much time I've put in versus what I'm getting out, how much money I've put in versus what I'm getting out, how much love and affection I've put in versus what I'm getting out of it, it's not adding up. So I'm just gonna have to make some different kinds of choices now, and you're opening yourself up to, it's like it's open source, you know what I mean? This is what I want, and whomever, however that gets offered to me, I'm open to it. I'll entertain it, okay? It's not so much about where it's coming from. If it's not going to come from that source that I wanted, I'm just going to kind of switch focus to what I want and not so much where it's coming from. As long as I'm getting what I want, what I deserve, I'm open to it, right? Well, you're going to have an offer, an invitation, some sort of a proposition that's going to make you very happy and excited. And lo and behold, here comes the past knocking on your door with the Lovers. After they've kind of deserted you with the Five of Pentacles, after they kept you in this beggar position, because it felt like they were breadcrumbing you, giving you just enough to keep you from leaving, but never really delivering on what they said. Do you know what I mean? And now with the Knight of Cups, they're going to offer you the moon and stars so that you don't go. But Libra, I would be mindful. I feel like, you know, it's your choice. You'll do whatever you want to do, but I feel this sense of, this annoys you when this comes in, because you're saying either A, if you could have offered me this at any point in time until now, why didn't you do it? Do you know what I mean? It's it's annoying and it's disrespectful. If you had it in your power to offer me this at any given time, why did it have to take me begging for so long, being stuck for so long, and now looking for other possibilities for you to step up and deliver this that you could have delivered a year ago? Do you know what I mean? And I'm getting a sense of annoyance from you. And you're saying that's not fair. I don't deserve that. I don't accept that. Okay? Because I feel like you're going to leave the past, give them a taste of their own medicine, and be like, no, thank you. And I also feel like whatever is offered to you is more than what this King of Cups was promising you to begin with. So now when they're coming and offering you what they promised, you're sitting there thinking it's no longer enough, because now I have something else to compare it to, and this is a lot better. So I'm just going to make a very practical decision here. I'm no longer ruled by my emotions because I had such high hopes for this. This is better. I'm going to go with this. So you might be put in a position where you're saying no to this person. I feel like for the most part that's what's going to happen. Because I get that for some of you, I do feel like this is still going to pull at your heartstrings. I still see you tempted to look at it and to entertain it, but it's almost like you can't get happy about it because you're like, but why? Why now? Why did it take this for me to get that? It's not fair. And then on the other hand, you also have this other thing that's just a lot better. you know what I mean, than what these people, company, this person was offering you that was less than you deserved to begin with. So it's almost like I was trying to do you, you know, a favor, a kindness, and accept whatever you could offer me. And you couldn't even offer me that. You couldn't even deliver that. And these other people, this other company, this other person is offering me exactly what I deserve. So it's like a no-brainer. So you might be leaving someone out in the cold, Libra, but you know what? They did it to themselves. So that's what I'm seeing. The bottom line is you've got this amazing opportunity coming in. There's going to be something different about it. So I don't know. There's a foreign aspect to it, or it's just unknown, or it's just you haven't experienced this before somehow. But it's very exciting, and it's got a lot of potential. Okay, moving on to Scorpio. Hi Scorpio, how you doing? Welcome to your reading. Please be sure to also watch the intro because there's some information for you there. Let's see what's going on for Scorpio in the week ahead. Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Page of Pentacles, offers coming in. Worthwhile, I hear. What's going on for Scorpio? Six of Swords. You could be looking at changing your job. Seven of Pentacles. Definitely entertaining the possibilities, which is good. Okay then. Jesus. Seven of Cups. Be practical. Ask questions. Get things in writing. Scorpio in the week ahead. Okay. Scorpio in the week ahead. There's going to be a lot going on because these cards. Ace of Cups. The Emperor as your challenge. Two of Cups crowning you. Ace of Pentacles in the foundation. Eight of Wands in the past. Ten of Cups, the Hermit, and the Ace of Wands in the outcome. A lot of aces in the Fool at the bottom of the deck. I'm telling you, a lot going on. There's going to be a lot going on. I am seeing something coming in. I feel like for the most part it's unexpected. Okay. Or it was just talk. It was just a conversation. You never expected it to go anywhere. Okay. To do with a big change. Changing job, changing residence, or love, a brand new person. Sorry, my throat hurts. The intro will explain. Okay. But we have this Ace of Pentacles in the foundation. And I feel like this is something you have been working on, investing in. It's a seed you've been watering, nurturing. You planted a while ago. Okay. And like I said, more recently you have had communication with people or someone in particular, or there's been a particular message, offer, invitation coming your way out of the blue. It's a different situation that they're offering you, right? It's a different type of opportunity here with the Ace of Cups. I also get the sense that there's something where either it's more to begin with, or you don't have to work as hard for it compared to the situation that you are currently nurturing and investing in with the Ace of Pentacles. This takes a lot more hard work, a lot more time, a lot more dedication. It's moving a lot slower. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, because you know you signed up for it. But I feel like this unexpected other opportunity that's coming in, it's not instant, but I feel like it would flow more easily to you. Or like I said, it's just more money, it's more affection, it gives more to you, whereas this current situation you're giving to it before you see results, right? This is something that you're doing more towards, It's not giving you results yet. It's not, you know, giving anything back to you necessarily at this point. You're at that phase where you're putting a lot of work into it, hoping for the best, right? Whereas this other thing with the Ace of Cups, this is giving to you from the get-go. You just have to decide whether you want to accept and then return the whatever this is. Time, energy, money, affection, to match it. But it's coming to you in a giving energy versus this where it needs you to work on it to begin with. Okay? The challenge, we have the Emperor, Aries energy. A boss figure might be challenging. A father figure might be challenging. The challenge is also you being able to make a sound decision here with the Emperor, to see the bigger picture. I also get this sense of this decision concerns you, but it's almost like you're making it about other people as well. So it's the type of situation where you're saying, well, what will my boss do if I now tell them that I want to leave my job? They'll live. You know what I mean? They'll live. Or, you know, what is my family going to say if I start dating this person and I'm not going to have as much time for them? They'll live. You have your life to live. Do you know what I mean? I'm seeing this Emperor as responsibility that you take on and pressure that you put on yourself concerning other people that is making this choice difficult for you between this Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Crowning you, we have the Two of Cups. You are very, very tempted to go for this Ace of Cups situation because you do recognize it as a match for you. You do. So that's why the Emperor is your challenge, because if it comes to just you, your answer is clear. This is a match. This is what I want. Okay? But when you start thinking about it, but what other people are going to say, that's when it gets tricky, and that's when you have doubts in your head. Okay? So, in the near future, we have the Ten of Cups. Here's that other people energy, right? The Hermit and the Ace of Wands. Another ace. I'm seeing you change course, going for the new with that Ace of Wands there. Telling people, your friends, your family, your co-workers, this is what's happening. You can either join me or not, but this is what I'm doing. So I'm seeing you making that executive decision to put yourself first, to focus on yourself with the Hermit and do what's best for you, okay? And you're informing family, you're informing friends, you're letting your boss know, your co-workers know, whatever this is. Because this is something that makes you very, very happy. It makes you happy. The pay is great from the get-go. The only way is up, you know what I mean? The circumstances, the perks, the benefits, people are great. It's your kind of people. It just comes together so easily. Do you know what I mean? Because it's meant for you. So I'm seeing you debating what's best for you, and then what's best for you in contrast with, but what other people are going to say. But the good news is I'm seeing you kind of focus in on, hold on, it's about me with the Fool card there. This is meant for me. Okay, it's not about other people. And I'm not intentionally going to hurt other people, but I have to give myself an opportunity to live my own life and to do what makes me happy. Okay? And people are either going to get it or they're not. I can't make everyone happy all the time. I can't be responsible for people that I shouldn't be responsible for. Maybe it's time for them to step up and live their own lives and make their own decisions. You know what I mean? This is like, it also brings a level of growing up, of being mature in the situation where you can say, you can tell the difference between helping someone and enabling them. You can tell the difference between someone who can't look after themselves versus someone who just prefers you to do it because it's easier for them, etc. Okay? So Scorpio, you've got some big opportunity coming in out of the blue. And you're gonna have to make that decision. I'm seeing you taking it, but it's like getting there. That's going to be a little bit tricky for you because you feel responsible for other people. And you're gonna have to look at, are you really though? You know what I mean? And if you're not gonna give yourself a chance to be happy, who do you expect is gonna do that for you? You know what I mean? So I hope that helps you. Okay, and we're gonna move on to Sagittarius. Hi Sagittarius, how you doing? So let's see what's going on for you in the week ahead. And if you're skipping ahead, please remember to watch the intro as well. There's some information for you there. What's going on for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs in the week ahead? Current situation is the Three of Pentacles, crowning. Crossing that is the Ten of Swords. Crowning you is the Hermit. In the foundation we have Strength. In the past we have the Devil. In the near future we have the Nine of Swords, the Two of Swords, and Justice. Bottom of the deck, the Knight of Wands. So this is potentially to do with job change or relocation for some of you. Or this is something that you definitely want to go for, but it would require you having to make some big changes in your life. Okay, the Knights bring change, and this is fast change and big change. Okay, so I'm seeing you going back and forth, Sagittarius. You've already made up your mind with something, but I feel like whatever you decided to let go of or to leave behind is going to try to get back inside your head. Sorry, I'm just having some hot tea. Because you can probably hear my voice isn't great, so this helps. The intro to the video will explain. Okay, so here you are, Knight of Wands, Three of Pentacles. You made up your mind, you've started something new for yourself, and you're working on it, and you're investing in it, and you're planning for it, and you're saving for it, and you're budgeting. Very forward thinking, right? The Hermit, crowning you. That's what you want. You're focused on where you want to go. You're focused on your destination, and with the Three of Pentacles, you're working out the details. That's your focus. Your challenge is something that you've had to put an end to with the Ten of Swords. It's a natural ending. It had gone as far as it was gonna. And with the Strength card, either you made an executive decision to end it, or you put down some boundaries, and whoever else you were dealing with, co-workers, family, ex or spouse or whatever, took issue with it, and it resulted in an ending. Okay? But we have the Devil in your past. Whatever it was that was, whatever this was that ended with the Ten of Swords, it was supposed to end. I feel like it took you a long time to get to the conclusion that it has to change or it has to end. I feel like it took you a long time to find your power in that situation, to find your voice in that situation, to feel like you deserve to receive as well, not just to give. Because with the Devil there, it was very controlling, it was very overbearing, it was very messy, it was very complicated. There was a lot of control, tension, manipulation. It could have been, right, for some of you, feeling oppressed, feeling like you don't have a voice, you don't have a say, you're not seen, you're not acknowledged, you're always treated as a child, you're always treated as less than. It wasn't a very happy and healthy dynamic, let's put it that way. That is what has ended. You're fully okay with that, with the Strength card. Okay, you're like, listen, I gave you a chance to do better, you chose not to, so I'm okay if this fell apart, because it showed me that it wasn't going to work anyway. It wasn't a healthy dynamic anyway. If I asked you to respect me and you showed me that you didn't want to, then we don't need to be in each other's lives, whatever the situation is. If I asked you to give me what I deserve and you threw a fit, then we don't need to be in each other's lives. Okay? I don't need to be in this job. I don't need to be part of this team. I don't need to try so hard to impress my family if they're always going to treat me as a kid, you know, and disrespect me. disregard me. I don't need to try so hard if I'm in a one-sided situation, basically, whether it's a romantic relationship, whether it's a friendship, whatever it is. And you're fully at peace and quite confident with knowing what your boundaries are, knowing what you want, what you deserve, and knowing that you have done nothing wrong in the situation. You've given everyone the benefit of the doubt. You've given everyone a chance to do better. They made their choices, you made yours. And that's just what it is. Okay? Now in the near future, we have the Nine of Swords, Two of Swords. They're going to try to reach out to you, trying to get you to change your mind with the Justice card there. But with the Two of Swords, I feel like initially it will be something that gets you like back inside your own head when it comes to the situation. So it's going to be like a similar energy to the Devil. But as soon as you catch yourself overthinking it yet again, and it reminds you of how many years you've been doing this for and how it made you feel, I feel like you are going to reinforce this decision with the Justice card, and that could lead to either you blocking, that could lead to you handing in notice, that could lead to breaking up and blocking, or even getting like the courts involved, talking to a lawyer, getting someone, like I hear like cease and desist, or even what's that, restraining orders, or whatever it is. So I feel like this person trying to get back inside your head and to get you to change your mind kind of backfires on them, and it just confirms to you that you made the right decision to begin with, and it just gets you to reaffirm it or to finalize it, depending on what the situation is. Okay? So if this is like a trial separation, or you took some time away from each other to see what you want to do, and whatever, their behavior right now just shows you that, you know what, why don't we just finalize this, make this a permanent separation, make this a permanent breakup, divorce, whatever this is. I'm gonna move out, you move out, or whatever it is. Okay? So whatever they're trying to do, I feel like it's gonna backfire on them, because you've already made up your mind. Okay? If they tried to come at you and respect your boundaries and all that kind of stuff, you know what I mean, what you've asked them to do in the first place, you would entertain it. You would hear them out, because I don't see you being cold, closed off, angry with this person. You're just very, very calm and confident in knowing that if they want to be in your life, it has to be the right way. Okay? It has to be happy and healthy for everyone involved. You're not interested in one-sided, and you're not interested in drama. You're so done. You've been overthinking this situation. They've had you doubting yourself, second guessing yourself for so long, and now that you've kind of seen some truth with the Hermit there, some clarity about this, and you've focused on moving away from it, them trying to pull the same BS is just going to be that final confirmation that you need. It's going to be that final clarification, that final whatever it is, so that you can put it in writing, so that you can make it official, so that you can make it permanent, so that, you know what I mean, and then just refocus on what this new thing is that you've chosen for yourself to work on, to develop, to grow in your life. Okay? So good for you, Sagittarius. Let me know how the reading makes sense to you if it does, but I hope it helps, okay? You've got great things coming in, and you're in the right mindset. You're like, you know your worth. You're not going to settle. You're not going to back down. And you're not going to go back to an unhealthy dynamic. Okay, moving on to Capricorn. Hi Capricorn, how you doing? Let's look at what's going on for you in the week ahead. What's going on for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs in the week ahead. What's going on for Capricorn in the week ahead? Capricorn. If you're skipping ahead, also watch the intro. I don't know if I said that already. Going on for Capricorn in the week ahead. So in the situation, we have the Page of Pentacles, In the challenge, we have death. Crowning you, we have the 10 of Wands. In the foundation, we have the 2 of Swords. In the past, we have the Wheel. In the near future, we have the Queen of Cups, the Hermit, and the 8 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Pentacles. You have a couple of 10s, and then the Death card, and a couple of 9s. So there's a progression. I feel like for some of you, Capricorn, hold on, let me get some tea. Sorry, I'm trying to still have a voice by the time I'm done. Okay. So Capricorn, what I'm seeing, I'll clarify. Let me get one more after this 8 of Cups. Well, that doesn't tell me much. Okay. So Capricorn, what I'm seeing here is for some of you, you've been on your own, 9 of Pentacles, focused on yourself. If you're not, when I say on your own, okay, that doesn't necessarily mean you've been single, unattached, or whatever. You could be in a relationship, you could be in a dynamic and still be focused on your goals, focus on yourself, prioritize yourself for a while, right? But you've been focused on independence, self-sufficiency, saving up your money, working on yourself, healing yourself, working on yourself physically, potentially, okay? I feel like there has been no communication between you and someone else with this 2 of Swords in the foundation. I feel like things have come to a head because you also have the Death card here. Something ended with the Death card. We have Scorpio energy. And it was really done, right? This ended, and then you haven't seen this person since, and you haven't spoke to them since, or you've spoken but very little to no communication. Whatever happened in the past, the way it's happened, okay, and with the Death card, it's also the case. It was meant to happen this way. So if something came to an end, it was meant to come to an end. And what you've taken from the situation is, okay, I'm just going to switch my focus back to me and rebuild and redefine and get myself back on track. I feel like in the current situation, we have the Page of Pentacles, and this could be you with Earth sign energy. If you're the one that walked away from this situation, then this is you reaching out. If someone else walked away from you in this situation, then they're the ones reaching out, whatever the case may be. There is communication and an offer to discuss an ending, or to resurrect something, or to see if it can be transformed into something new. Why? Because it feels unfinished with the 10 of Wands, or the way something ended has been a burden to you. You want to clarify things, or you want to leave things off in a better place, or you want to restart things. It'll be different for everyone. But the bottom line is the way things ended, because it feels like something was just left. It was here today and gone tomorrow. With the 10 of Wands, the Wheel, and the Death card. Someone felt blindsided with the 2 of Swords, and so they shut down, they closed off. Now in the near future, we have the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, the Hermit, Virgo energy, and the 8 of Cups. So if you're reaching out to this person, if you're dealing with the water sign and you're reaching out to them, and maybe they're the ones that felt blindsided, I wanted to clarify, because for some of you the scenario is you find out that this person has turned their back. They're no longer emotionally invested. They might leave you on red. They might not pick up the phone. They might not respond to you at all. And to you, it's like, okay, the conclusion is they don't want to talk to me. For others of you, I feel like you're looking to see you're trying to figure out if they would respond to you before you reach out. You're trying to get almost like confirmation that they're not going to reject you, or to see if you've got a shot at getting through to them. For others of you, there might be initial communication that's just not very emotional in nature. They're receptive, they're talking to you, they're responding to you, but there's not a lot of emotion there, which kind of makes you think with the Hermit, have they moved on? Are they still upset over what happened, and that's why they're not being very open? So I wanted to clarify with that Eight of Cups, and I got the Sun and the Justice card. So either way, you're going to have clarity that will allow you to make a decision that's going to be the best decision for you, okay? And I know that doesn't help you. I said the same thing. I'm like, okay, that doesn't help me. But the bottom line is, if someone has moved on and they don't want anything to do with you anymore, at least you'll know, and you can make the best decision for you. Do you know what I mean? As opposed to being stuck, not knowing. If you're hoping for a particular outcome when it comes to this situation or this person, just know that in the beginning it might be a little cold because they're a little bit closed off because of what happened. But with the Sun and the Justice card there, I feel like there's still potential to turn this around. There's still potential to fix this. It's just something that you're going to have to let them warm up to you, or you're going to have to warm up to them. Okay, it's something that needs a little bit of time to grow and to develop so that you can go back to closeness. Does that make sense? Okay, let's get one more. Yeah, look, we have the Lovers. I feel like the love is still there if this is going on in a romantic relationship. The love is still there, but someone's very, very guarded. Someone is very unsure within themselves what they want to do. So I feel like the best approach is give this time and nurture it. But also with the Sun card there, don't overthink it. Be in the present. Have fun. Do things together. And that will give it a much better chance towards getting back on track, and I hear surviving. Yeah, Knight of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like someone is now feeling stable enough to make an offer, stable enough to fix something, and they're trying to rush back in. This could be you. And so with this person being closed off or not responding as quickly as they used to, or being a little bit unemotional, you might take that as a rejection. And the message is they're not rejecting you. They're not punishing you. Understand they've been through a lot, and so they're very they're a little bit cautious and a little bit guarded. But if you treat it as a new situation, have some fun, don't overthink it, be in the present moment, just spend time, just give it time, it can get back to this happy commitment that can last this time, okay, if that's the situation. For those of you Capricorn, I feel like you're meeting someone, but it's like it's the wrong time. You might reject them because you're still healing, you're still reeling from an ending in your own life. And for those of you, I'm seeing an opportunity come in, but it's almost like when you're out the door already, okay? So it's like a job offer's coming in, but you're just on the verge of moving to a different city. So it's no longer going to be something that you want to go for. You know what I mean? Or you meet someone, but, you know, you're relocating in about a week's time and you're not interested in a long distance thing. So you're going to say thank you, but I'm sorry, no thank you. I'm seeing that as well. So you've got a big choice to make either way with the Lovers and the Justice card here, Capricorn. So, bit of a mixed bag, but you've got quite a few majors in your reading. So, definitely going through big changes, transformations, and new beginnings for yourself. And that could happen in any area of your life. And most likely, it will impact several areas of your life with all these major arcana energies, okay? So, you tell me how this goes. I hope the reading helps you, okay? So I'm going to leave it there. Okay. Let's look at Aquarius. Hold on, let me write this down. Where are we? 3453. Okay. Hi Aquarius, welcome to your reading for the week ahead. And if you're skipping ahead, please watch the intro as well, because there's some information for you there. What's going on for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the week ahead? Aquarius in the week ahead. Knight of Cups in the situation, the Fool as the challenge, crowning you as the Devil in the foundation, Page of Swords. In the past we have the Star. In the near future we have the Empress, the Wheel, and the World. Interesting. Very interesting. It reminds me a little bit of the Cancer reading, where you're getting a very big wish fulfilled, but the timing of it or the way it's coming about makes you feel like you're pushed into it a little bit. So we have the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. This could be you if you have fire in your chart as your sun, your moon, your rising, or your Venus sign, or if you're an entrepreneur, that's also the energy of the King of Wands. Sorry, just having some hot tea. Because you have the Star in your past, so this is like a big dream for you, but it's in your recent past, so it's already come to pass, or it's happening as we speak. The Knight of Cups and the Fool, it's linked to a proposal, it's linked to an offer, it's linked to maybe anything. It's a yes, asking for what you, getting what you asked for. The challenge is that it's very unexpected with the Fool. There's something unexpected about it, and I feel like it's to do with the timing or how things are playing out or how things are coming together. Because in the foundation we have the Page of Swords. You're a little bit, now you're kind of taking a step back, right? This has already happened. Remember, this has already happened with the Star in your recent past, where it's currently happening for you in the beginning of the week. Here's that offer, here's that proposal, here's that answer that you've been hoping for, here's that opportunity that you've been hoping for. But it's like, when it comes in, it puts you on the back foot with the Page of Swords. You're starting to question it, doubt it. Oh wait, I don't know, hold on. You're asking a million questions. You know what I mean? You don't, it's almost like you don't trust it. It's almost like, well, hold on, well, I didn't, what? You know? So crowning you with the Devil, this is fear and doubt and insecurity. And I feel like, again, it's to do with the fact that you didn't plan for things to happen this way. That's where it comes from. There's an aspect of you feel like you don't have control over the situation, and that's what makes you doubt it. Or that's what just puts doubt inside your head when it comes to the situation, because you don't feel like you have control over it, because you don't feel like you have certainty. If you planned it and executed it and then you got the result, then you would be absolutely certain. Yeah, this is what it is, I can trust it. But because this is like just almost like just being given to you, you're like, oh wait, I don't know if I can trust it. Okay? But at the same time with the Devil, there's this aspect of feeling a little bit pushed into it. Why? Well, because it's here, and it's here now, and it's very, very real. You know, here's the person, here's that job, here's your dream home, here's your dream opportunity, here's your business taking off, here's your major investor talking to you right now, here's that angel investor you've been praying for, they're talking to you right now. But there's an unexpected aspect to this with the Fool that enables you to, sorry, it doesn't enable you to, that makes you second guess, is what I'm trying to say. Now in the near future, We have the Empress, and this is love, this is abundance, this is pregnancy, this is growth, exponential growth. This is like next level. I hear in league with the big guys. I don't even know what that means, but there you go. Or the big league. And look, you have the wheel and the world. They look very similar, don't they? This is like divine intervention to get you what you wanted, to get you what you deserve. And because it's not evident, the trajectory of what you've been working on and how you've been going about it, and these results are coming from left field, because it's not evident the work you've put in towards it, right? You're doubting it. But at the end of the day, you've still been doing the work. You've still been manifesting. You've still been applying yourself. Maybe you were focused in one direction and this is coming from a very different direction, but it's still coming because you did the work. Do you know what I mean? There's an unintended aspect to this, but it's the universe stepping in. This is fate. I mean, look at it. You have the Star, the Wheel of Fortune, and the World card. What more do you want? And your challenge is to believe it and go for it. Okay? So Aquarius, I don't know what this is for you, but I hope this reading helps you and puts you in this mindset of don't second guess, don't doubt yourself. This is real. It will be real. It's not like, you know, a conversation that doesn't lead to anything. They're like, let's talk terms, let's talk money, let's talk numbers, let's put it down, let's, you know, write it down, let's have that meeting. And it will be like video call. It won't be like just exchanging emails so that you're like, well, I don't know who's on the other end of this email, right? It will be like, come on, let's talk, or let's fly you in, let's have this conversation. So it's okay to try to stay like rational about things so that you're not overwhelmed and tricked into anything. That's a healthy approach. But when we go nitpicking, or when we start digging at things and looking, what's the saying? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Is that the saying? That's when we doubt the blessing, and the blessing might be either it's not going to come in at all, or it'll come in a lot less than what it should have come in. Do you know what I mean? Because we kind of picked at it. So Aquarius, what is this? I don't know what this is, but take the message. Okay, I hope I've explained it clearly enough. Look, they're even pointing at the wheel. There's elephants on it. This has been a long time coming because of your hard work, because of your dedication, because of your resilience, because of your persistence, despite the changes and the challenges and the obstacles. Okay, so don't tell yourself, I'm not sure I deserve this. All right? And just because you were working towards one thing in one direction, and this result is coming from slightly left field, that doesn't mean that your work is invalidated. Okay? There's just some dots in between the two that you may not necessarily have seen. So you didn't see that as a possibility for yourself, whatever this is that's coming in. You told yourself, oh, I qualify for this. And here this other thing comes in. You know what I mean? Why? Because you qualify for it. Whether you view that to be true or not, it's just fact. Okay? It's the facts. Page of Swords. So I'm going to leave it there, Aquarius. I really hope this helps, okay? Just keep an open mind. Don't nitpick. Don't question and doubt and pick at this beautiful blessing that's coming in just because of this unexpected, unplanned aspect to it. Okay? Don't get inside your own head with that devil energy, because this is an amazing opportunity. It's amazing. I can't even put it any other way. Okay? And it's what you've been working for. And you might not see the direct link between that and you right now, but I feel like if you gave it a chance, if you went for it and start working on it, you would see exactly, oh yeah, this is what was meant to happen. This was the natural next step. You know, you'll see why. You'll see the reason behind everything. You're just gonna have to go for it, embrace it, and then you'll see that it is exactly what you've been working towards. Might not look like it, but it is. So be careful with expectations. For things to look a certain way, to come in a certain way, or timings of things. Just keep an open mind and just go with whatever is coming up. It'll make you feel good. It'll get you all excited. It'll seem like it's too good to be true, but, and again, keep that healthy curiosity about you, but don't go looking for problems. You know what I mean? Okay, so next we're going to look at Pisces. Hi Pisces, how you doing? Thanks for joining us. And as always, remember to watch the intro. There's some information for you there as well. So let's see what's going on for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs in the week ahead. What's going on for Pisces in the week ahead from whenever they're watching this video? Pisces in the week ahead. Alright, here we go. So in the situation, we have the King of Swords. The challenge is Temperance. Crowning you is the Knight of Pentacles. In the foundation is the Five of Wands. In the past is the Ten of Cups. In the near future is the Hierophant, the Chariot, and the Queen of Pentacles. The bottom of the deck is the Star. I hear myself talking very quickly all of a sudden. So I think expect a fast-paced week or fast-paced energy coming in. Because there is a butting heads or a conflicting energy in terms of pace. Because in the foundation we have the Five of Wands, so some turmoil, some pressure, some, you know what I mean. Crowning you is the Knight of Pentacles. What you want, how you're looking at things, you want something to be, you know, nice and easy, slow, so you have time to check it out and process it and make up your mind. But what's coming in is coming in very, very fast. I feel like you're dealing with someone who knows what they want. King of Swords, they have had time to think about it. They know what they want. They're coming in. There's some sort of an offer made to you, or some sort of a truth being spoken. I feel like it has to do with healing something, balancing something out, collaborating on something, teaming up on something, or restoring something. And it puts you in a place with the Five of Wands of inner turmoil, of hold on, hold your horses, right? Knight of Pentacles energy, hold your horses. I need time to think, I need time to figure out if I can trust this or not. The way they're coming at you is like full on, and you're saying hold on. At the bottom of the deck with the Star card, this could be Aquarius energy, but I feel like this is a wish come true for you, but it's been delayed somehow. So one of the readings that the readers that I follow, I can't remember her name, right? Gina Marie, I think it is, on YouTube. She calls the Star a delayed manifestation, okay? And that's what I heard now. So it feels like something you had wished for, prayed for, hoped for a while ago, okay? And it took its sweet time getting to, because Temperance is also divine timing. It's where we see nothing happening, but a lot is going on behind the scenes, and we will see the results when they're ready to be seen. Do you know what I mean? In the past, we have the Ten of Cups. This could be about a family situation. This could be about your happily ever after, whatever that means, whether it's to do with your job, your money, your career, or a long-term commitment. This could be about a relationship that had long-term potential, but for some reason fell apart. Okay, with the Ten of Cups, there was an ending there. And it was unsettled with the Five of Wands as the foundation. It was unsettled. Some things left unsaid. Lack of closure. It doesn't sit right with people how it ended. Okay, something along those lines. So you might have wished to repair this. You might have wished things would heal. You might have wished they would come back, or you know, I don't know, for things to work out. Whatever your wish was with the Star at the bottom of the deck. Because they're coming in, and I feel like they're very blunt, to the point, kind of matter of fact about it. And they can come across a little bit intimidating, or they can come across a little bit as pressuring you, which puts you in this position of hold on though. you're moving too fast. You're looking too far ahead. Okay, I need things to slow down so I can figure out what I want to do here. Because there could be, with the King of Swords, pressure to sign something, pressure to commit to something, pressure to, because in their head they've had time to figure it out, they've had time to come to conclusions, and they feel very solid, confident, unwavering in those conclusions. But you have not had that time. You have not had time to think of things, to consider things, and it's almost like they're expecting you to see what they're seeing, but you haven't been thinking about this. Do you know what I mean? At all. So they're like, this is the conclusion, and you're saying, hold on, I just now need to think about things. Let me see if I get to the same conclusion. So in the near future, we have the Hierophant, Taurus energy, Chariot, Cancer energy, and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like conversation, negotiation. I also feel like you're going to try to seek counsel from friends and family or higher powers, whether you're going to pray on it, I don't know, for clarity. But I do see traveling to discuss things, whether it's you talking about the situation to other people and trying to get advice, or traveling to meet this person and to just discuss things, to put it all on the table. But it is to do with a long-term commitment on your part, on both your parts. But like I say, they've made up their mind. They've had time to make up their mind that this is what they want. You have not. But it's also, let's slow it down. Let's work out the details. Okay, you're looking too far ahead and you're trying to just speed up and to just get to an outcome, but I'm trying to make sure that we're taking the steps we need to take. We're not skipping any steps and cutting any corners, and we're doing things properly. Okay, but either way, you've got, this could be someone headhunting you. This could be like I said, someone from your past now coming around, and it took them a long time to do so, and you're in a position where you're saying, I don't even know if I still want this. It was a wish for me at some time, at a particular point in time, yes, absolutely, but I don't know if it's still the case. Page of Swords, I need time to think. Okay, slow your horses, I need time to think. And I feel like if they pressured you, if they did not give you time, if they tried to speed things up, you would say no. Okay, and I feel like that could even be something that you're telling them. I'm willing to entertain this, but let me do it on my own terms, in my own time. Because you're in a position here, Pisces, where you don't want to waste your time. You don't even want to risk wasting your time. Because you know your worth, you know your value, more importantly, you know your long-term goals. And you're making decisions based on that. You're not making decisions based on your emotions. There's not a lot of cups in these cards. You might have done so in the past with the Ten of Cups, but I feel like you're not going to do that anymore. I also see this person coming at you from a stable, rational, logical place, non-emotional place, which is good, especially if this is a romantic situation, because it tells me that they've really thought things through. They're not being led by their emotions, in which case you don't know if you can trust them, because that's flighty. You feel one way today and another way tomorrow. I do see the perspective is towards long term with the Temperance, the Hierophant, and the Queen of Pentacles here, and the focus and the dedication to do whatever it takes to get there with the Chariot energy. But you're going to have to take some time, Pisces, to figure out if this is something that you still want with this person or with this company or with this situation, because you might have changed your mind in the meantime. Okay, some changes have taken place with the 5 energy in your foundation. Let me get one more. We have the Empress and the Magician. Well, yeah, like I say, talking about, again, it's just confirming. You know your worth, and you know what you want to manifest in your life. You know what you want your love life to be. You know what you want your family life to be. You know what you want your career to be. Okay? And you know your worth, and you know what you have to bring to the table. I'm definitely seeing a lot of very open, very honest conversations happening here. And with the Tower and the Ten of Swords, for some of you, like I say, if they pressure you, you're going to say no on the spot. If they push you in any way, if they try to rush, you're going to say no on the spot. Five of Swords, and you're going to give them a piece of your mind about it. If they come at you and they respect your terms and they give this time, they give you time, they give this time, they nurture, then you can build together. You will go for this, you will entertain this at a slow pace, at a pace you're comfortable with, but I feel like you will at least consider it, you will at least entertain it, give it some time to develop before you make up your decision. If they try to push you, pressure you in any way with the Tower, you will tell them a big fat no on the spot and then give them a piece of your mind to go to boot, okay? So Pisces, that's what I'm seeing for you. Interesting reading. Like I say, be true to yourself with the Empress here. Be true to yourself. You know your worth. You know what you deserve. You're not being irrational. You're not being unrealistic. And you're not being impossible. If you need time, ask for time. If they give you time, great. If they don't want to, then you don't have to entertain this. Don't let anyone cross your boundaries. Okay? And I feel like you're not going to. Because the second they try to cross your boundaries or disrespect your terms in any way, they're going to get an earful. And it will be a big fat no and a permanent no. Okay? So, but at the same time, you have to express your boundaries for someone to know not to cross them. So I will leave you with that as well. But Pisces, you've got someone coming at you, determined to get you on their team, to get you back. They're focused, they're driven, they're not going to take no for an answer. It's up to you to manage this person's expectations and to even decide if you want to entertain this, and to express your terms, to express what you would need in the situation, and you can take it from there. Some people are going to be very mindful and respectful of that, and you can start to build together. Give this time before you decide if it's something worthwhile or not. With that Knight of Pentacles, some people are going to try to force your hand and you're going to shut them down. So it'll be different for everyone, but let me know either way, okay? I hope this helps. Have a great week ahead, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.